man, Benedict Dombrowski.
Go, Benedict.
Good evening, everybody. Hope you're all having a good time, and going to give me a hand here. I'm actually trying to open for a comedian in Lawrence in February, and they need some video, so I'm trying to get some reaction. So I'm not saying fake it, but fake it. I'm not really. She's getting pretty popular, and it's going to be a real challenge for me because I've never really opened up to a woman before. But it's emotional problem there. I was thinking the other day, every time I see a unicorn, like in a movie or out in the wild, I keep wondering, I wonder what they taste like. And I'm pretty sure I've got the best preparation. I mean, I haven't seen any recipe books, but I know how to prepare a unicorn. I'm thinking a unicorn kebabs, skewered on its own horn. I don't know. I think it'd probably be the only way to go with that. I know, it's like, move over, Lucky Charms. That sounds magically delicious to me. But, yeah, and I even wonder if the unicorn horn, comes into, trash talk when they're, things are getting lit up with the unicorns. They're like, quit talking about my wife or else I'm going to break off your horn and stick it in your eye. I miss Whitney. Anybody miss Whitney here? She had some great music, right, Houston? She had good music. It was very beautiful and it was also very educational. Anybody remember that song that that taught us the vowels? It went like this one. I-E-I-O-U. Sometimes why A-E-I. Oh, you guys are great. But my kids wanted to go on a wagon ride, an authentic wagon ride. Like, there's a company that does recreations where they take you out and they do like the old Oregon Trail, give you the experience of a pioneer. It's great fun. Actually, two of the kids really enjoyed it, but the third one we sadly lost to dysentery. They didn't make it all the way through. But I remember the first joke I ever told. A couple of people may have heard this, but for those who have not, the first joke I ever told, I was in the grocery store with my mom, and she put a couple of baby powder, bottles of baby powder into the cart, and I looked at the baby powder and I thought, hey Mom, I heard they call that baby powder because it's made out of a baby. And she said, it's not made out of a baby, it's 4 babies. And I went, 4 babies, Mom, you've got like 8 babies in that cart. 4 babies. Yeah, I was came out of the bathroom the other day at the factory I work at. And this guy, start going back to work. This guy's like, starts getting on my case. He's like, hey, you didn't wash your hands when you came out of the bathroom. I said, leave me alone. I just went in there to cry for a couple of minutes. I don't have to wash my hands every single time. He said it's still gross. I said, I'd advise you to keep my fingers out of your mouth then. But they're kind of funny there at the factory. I see them sometimes, they'll put the cigarette in their mouth and then walk all the way across the floor to go to their smoke break. And I'm wondering why they do that. And I'm thinking maybe they just want to broadcast that they're on their way to do something, so don't interrupt them. I don't smoke, but I discovered that approach doesn't work when you're going to go to use the bathroom, Just drop trowel and walk across the factory there. But, anybody ever boil a lobster here? No, we just buy them from Walmart, all done up. Well, they say that when you boil a lobster alive, they have this kind of a shrieking noise. And so the more melodramatic of us believe that it's the lobster screaming for his life. But then it's just the air escaping out of the shell is what a lot of people say, the scientists. But yeah, I read a news story. It kind of lends credence to the fact that it may be a type of vocalization, because there was a chef in Maine who wanted to make it more humane for boiling lobsters. So she got them high on marijuana before she boiled them. And when you get them high on marijuana before you boil them, they don't make that noise. They go, not cool, bro. Don't boil me. I've got kids. Somebody asked at the grocery store, they said, somebody called up, they said, do you guys sell orange peels? I said, yeah, we do sell orange peels. They come free with every purchase of an orange. She's like, no, I mean like in a jar. I said, well, no, but we sell mason jars and there's lots of people buying oranges and they don't really use them. They just throw them in a compost pile. But my daughter came up to me and said that, Dad, I was at school today and these girls told me that if I keep eating eggs, hard-boiled eggs for lunch, I'm going to turn into a chicken. And I said, do you want me to make you something else for lunch then? And she says, no, I like hard-boiled eggs. So I just told the girl, these aren't chicken eggs, these are snake eggs, so I would just turn into your dad. Extra points because he left. Snake. Anyway, that's all I got for a few minutes here. Thanks a lot, John, for the opportunity, and guys, have a good time.
Brent Dombrowski, everybody, give it up for him. It takes a lot to do comedy. It takes a lot to come up here in front of all you people anyway. But it takes a lot to get up there. So thanks, Ben. Appreciate it. This is my list, man. Who's next? Brent, I think, is next, right? Brent? Any other time you'd be nearby? There you are. Okay.
Oh, I gotta follow that shit up.